Welcome to Celebrate Aging. I'm Vicki Marthaler, your hostess here at Ecumen Detroit Lakes with one of the funnest people on campus, Sandy Leah, and we are here. Cheers!
Cheers!
We have a Cheers event coming up. It is Friday, January 24th. Do you know that's Christmas Eve?
You're reading
January?
through the backside of that flyer. That's
smart?
Good. Yes, you are.
Well, January 24th is Christmas Eve, January, just in case you wanted to know that. Mm-hmm. But we are gathering, as we usually do, our annual benefit, our charity benefit, because we want to celebrate, and it's in the middle of winter, and we need something to celebrate.
Exactly.
And today, and this year, it's for Cheers. That's our theme. And what are we celebrating, Sandy?
Well, we are celebrating this year, along with Cheers, also on our little flyer, it says 50-50-50. Greg, our photographer over there, probably can't read that part because it's kind of light, but this year is our 50th anniversary, 50 years of service for Ecumen Detroit Lakes. Actually, Emmanuel Nursing Home, as you know, Vicki, was built in 1964, so it has been 50 years that we have been providing excellent service to this community, and we've been very dedicated for those 50 years as well. So we are celebrating 50 years, and we are also celebrating a 50-50 matching grant of $50,000 from the Otto Bremer Foundation. And we are matching that grant this year.
Ooh.
So, yeah, no kidding. That is something to cheers about. So we're calling it the Cheers 50-50-50.
Nice.
So,
very nice.
And again, January 24th at the Holiday Inn. We start with a 5:30 social.
Yes.
And then we have 7 o'clock. We have music and dancing. And
a meal.
And we have a beautiful
sit-down
sit-down
meal.
meal.
Have food.
Yeah, it's really wonderful. We have a wonderful meal. People usually rant and rave about the food, and it's a nice sit-down meal. So you can come with your friends, your family, sit at a nice big round table and be able to visit and enjoy beautiful, lovely decorations.
And the fellowship with each other.
And then this beautiful meal.
But now the ticket is, you have to buy a ticket. You have to buy a ticket because it's a benefit. We're raising money so that we can continue to go for the next 50 years and to continue with our good service.
Exactly. And the neat thing is the tickets are $50, kind of going along with the theme. But also the fact that I want to point out, they have been $50 for quite a few years now.
Oh, yes.
I think on our 45th anniversary, we sold tickets for $45. But $50 for a meal, a great evening with friends and family, music. We have a wonderful silent auction with some really super items on our silent auction every year. So it just turns out to be a really fabulous night.
It's a one. You know, when I think about 50 years ago, I wasn't living in the area, and so when I started to work at Emmanuel and I was looking at some of the history, 50 years ago there were a core group of people who knew that there was no nursing home in Detroit Lakes at the time. There wasn't any in the area at the time. And the people were saying, there might come a day when we need a place such as a nursing home. And I think it's important that we take care of our neighbor. And so they were inspired and got together, and before you know it, there were plans that were drawn up, and Hubert Humphrey was even involved in getting some monies from the government, and the next thing you know, we are building a nursing home, the very first one in Detroit Lakes. And when it was built by the community because the whole community was involved in raising money. And so in a small way, we're continuing that because we know that the community wants to continue to support the services that come from this place.
Oh, absolutely.
Because we're caring for the neighbor. We're caring for the neighbor.
And as you said, the community wanted this. And when you talk about how they want to continue to support us, and they do support us, I mean, our community We have individuals who are very, very generous, businesses who give to us every year.
Yes.
Some all year long.
Yes.
And we appreciate that. And this year, what's really neat about this is we built 50 years ago, and we are building again this year. And that is what the funds are going toward,
Right.
Vicki.
We're building for the next 50 years.
Yes, we are. Our building project this year, and let me tell the folks a little bit about that. We are building to have a new short stay rehabilitation center. And this is for people who sometimes only stay 21 days or as long as up to 90 days. They've maybe had, it's a post-surgery or a short-term illness. They need a place to come and relax and
Have some therapy.
And we have all sorts of different therapies: speech, physical, occupational. And the cool thing is, in our new rehabilitation center, we are going to have a therapeutic pool.
Pool.
So-
Not an Olympic pool, but a therapeutic pool.
Yeah, one that Adrian Peterson, apparently when he recouped with his knee injury, he had the same kind of a pool.
Cool.
So if any of you sports lovers out there know about Adrian Peterson's pool that he used for rehab, and we're expanding our services. We will have private rooms
Yes.
with their individual showers. We're updating the whole entire nursing home, which needs it.
If you can about imagine our rooms having sinks that are 50 years old and all of that, they just need to be updated.
Absolutely.
We need to come up to this century.
Yeah, absolutely. And we need to plan for when
That's right.
when we come.
That's right.
So we're planning for the future. We are also including a wellness center in our new addition. We are including telehealth, where actual doctors can be contacted through like a computer system. Patients can come in with their families and with their doctors right here in Detroit Lakes, and they can consult with doctors, experts at other locations.
That's
so
so
this is going to
important,
save
too.
money
Yeah,
too.
that's
for people.
so important. This telehealth, we're only just beginning to imagine what it's going to be, but you know as well as I do that there are specialists all over the world. And when you have a special need in your family, that you want to talk to the specialist, and how great it is that you don't have to fly out to Boston or go out to California or even go to the Mayo. I mean, the Mayo is a long trek. This way, we're going to be establishing a way to have these wonderful,
The communication.
wonderful meetings with the specialist right here in town.
Absolutely. We'll also have a bistro coffee shop, so people can come and gather, and we'll be promoting some wellness products, and we'll have those available. So we're all about enhancing and promoting for our residents, for our families, for our staff, for our volunteers, about the body, the spirit, the mind. It's all about the wellness, and I mean,
Yes.
we're really into that here. So I'm proud to be a part of that. And then we have sponsorship levels available.
Yep.
So we need to talk about those, Vicki. So if you are interested in coming, first of all, we want you to come.
January 24th.
Yes.
Holiday Inn.
Yes, exactly. If you're watching this on Saturday morning, you're too late. But otherwise, if you're watching it prior to Friday, you still have time to buy a ticket. So $50. Contact me, 844-8340 or 847-4486. We still have sponsorship levels ranging from $300 to actually, we've had someone donate $15,000. So,
Nice.
yes, and many of those
you.
include tickets, and one of them actually, a couple of them include complimentary beverages as well. And silent auction items, we still need those. So
This is a night where we celebrate our 50 years of service with the people who continue to support us and the families that have been touched. And so for this community, we are gathering Friday, January 24th 5:30 social hour at the Holiday Inn in Detroit Lakes. A sit-down meal at 7. We'll have music that follows. We got a silent auction. We'd love to have you there. Celebrate with us the 50 years of service and celebrate as we prepare for the next 50. We are here at Ecumen Detroit Lakes, and we thank you for your support. Hope to see you Friday, January 24th.
Cheers.
Cheers.